now. So we're going to do something with this. We have to program the header. And once we're done programming the header, I actually want to make that, we'll leave it. So let's program the header. We don't need this styling anymore. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to keep this. And we'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that. And we have to keep that. And that stays, and this is okay. All right, so now let's open some JavaScript. Let's make some JavaScript, folks. And we're going to call this one header.js. Now, as I've said, the first one, I want to kind of get this set up in a specific way because that's just how sick I am. So let me go over here. What did I call these things? Shouldn't have closed it then. All right, so the first one is search blogs, and the other one is show drop. Okay, so let's do search blogs. And we're going to do our usual, we're just going to alert. Well, actually, let's go like this. Search text. Let's get everything set up. Remember, document means the actual page, the main div or whatever that we have in that page. And get element by ID is we made the object of the document, we turned that into an object, and we're using the functionality of get element by ID. What element by ID do we want to get? We want to get the main search. I really should keep these names. And then we want to take the value of that. So that's what this variable is going to be. And then we're going to say search token, document, and I call that main token, I believe, right? So we're going to just do that. And let's see. Yeah, main token. All right, so we'll just do an alert. Search text plus search token. Just so we know what's going on there. And then with function show drop, we just want to make sure that this, I'm pretty sure it would work, but you know, but if you click on a div, if you make the div the trigger, I'm pretty sure it'll still work. So if we go like this, if we go boom, boom, see, so now we know that this works. All right, so there you go. And this, and we know that works. Okay, so they both work. So we're ready to go. So let's just put that away for a sec, because this one is real easy. This one we're going to get drop down. We're going to call ID. So we want to get the ID. Where are you? I called this header user dropdown. Header user. See, the thing with anchor tags is they're anchored. So since they're anchored, that means that you can't really move them around. So when you're styling with them, it's kind of hard to move. Not like I move that thing around. I could probably lower it a little bit, but I did. Whatever. We'll just keep it. Yeah, fine. We'll keep it the way it is. But you could put another div for the initials and then just move it down so it could be centered. But okay. So anyway, drop down dot style dot visibility equals show, then drop down style visibility equal to hidden, else drop down style, real simple. All right. The three equal signs is like it has to be identical. Identical. Like it has to, there can't be any differentiation. If you do the double equal signs, then you can have like a numeric value equal a string. Whereas with this, both would have to be numerical. So you couldn't have a string of 1 be compared to the number 1. You would have to have them both be number 1. So this is like it has to be show. And the reason why we do show first is because in this sense, JavaScript is lisdexic and it keeps reading things backwards. So if you say, if it's shown, hide it. If you say it's hidden, show it, you know, it works that way. I don't know why it works that way. Let's just double check and make sure that this actually works. All right, so hold on. Drop down, header user. Did I do that right? Let me see. Header user drop down. Yeah. Is it visibility hidden in show? No, it's visible. What am I doing? It's visible. It won't do anything if it's not. That could be for me. All right. 1 second. All right. Sorry, folks. Okay, so let's just do this. All right. No, hold on. Time for my notes. Let me go to my. Yes. All right. Oh yeah. This thing wants to be a douchebag. In fact, let me mute that. All right. So anyway, let me take a look. So let's go. Yeah, that's what it is. Wait, yeah. Hold on. So, yeah, the icon, well, that worked. I mean, it's not header user dropdown. Oh, I didn't give it an ID. I gave it a class. Shit. All right, hold on. My fault. Sorry. We'll just call it header user drop. You can't get an element by ID when it's a class header user drop. Sorry. All right, that's better. Now, and there you go. So that's how you get that to work. All right. That's, if you were using jQuery, it would just be toggle, but that's how you would get that to work. I really want to move that over more, but whatever. So now we want to get this to work. And the way we're going to do that is we need the token and we need the value of the search. So what we need to do, and we also need, of course, we need, because we're doing this with asynchronous JavaScript, we're going to go const search send equals new XML request. And basically we're going to do what we always do. So now search send dot onload. This is what we always do with asynchronous JavaScript function. The first thing, it doesn't matter what's going on. We have to send it and we have to get a token. That has to always happen every time. Doesn't matter if anything. You have to have a token. So the first thing we need to do is we need to, so we need to say, let me just double check. I keep closing things and I shouldn't close them. Okay. So let me just double check. Responses, okay. So, right, you see that? You see right there? It's the first thing we have to do. Because no matter what happens, we always have to have a new token. When you're typing, when you're back, no matter what you do, you always have to have a new token. So search result equals this response text dot split, and we're going to do the tilde and the space. And then the very first thing you do is document get main token value equals, it's always going to equal search result 1. It's always going to be that, because we're only going to have two values. We're only going to have either the no data, or we're going to have the actual data that we want to show. So if search result 0 equals no data, no ticket, then we're going to say that in the, what's it called? In the search list, what am I typing? Document get ID search list. In the inner HTML, we're going to equal that to search result. Actually, we're going to equal that to class. Did I put no data in there? I think I did. And it's going to say no fucking blogs like that. I'm pretty sure, did I make a main class of no data? No, I didn't. Well, let's do that. Font style, because we're going to use this a lot. Not important. Italic. Font size, 16 pixels. Color, RGBA 7. Heading 5 pixels, and text align center. Now, at this point, we don't have any blocks, so it's not going to find anything. But, yeah, I just wanted you to see it. And then what we just did here, we're going to do here again. And then document search list. Actually, hold on. If search text does not, forgot that. You want to make sure that there's something in the text box. Don't forget that. And then we'll say visibility. No, wait, style. Sorry, style first. Visibility equals visible. Okay. What we're going to do with the else is we're going to say document get element by ID, search list, style, visibility, hidden. All right, and now else here, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go document, get element by ID, search list. Only now the inner HTML is going to equal search result 0. And we're going to just show it. So what we're saying here is we're saying that, okay, So I'm kind of just like talking around in different areas here because I have to keep double checking myself with JavaScript. What we're doing right now is we're getting the main search value, the value of the input field, main search, whatever we're putting in that. And we're getting a token, of course, and we're sending it. Now, I haven't sent anything yet. We're sending the information that we're putting in that input field. We're sending it to another file, and then, or another page. That page is going to go through a search of all the blogs based on blogs and the people that created them. We're then going to we're going to echo out information or data that we're going to split again like we always do. And the first portion of that array that we're sending back is going to either say no data or it's going to be the list of blogs and users. The other portion is going to be the new CSRF token. So we're going to change the CSRF token no matter what we do. We're always going to be sending something over to this other page. We're always going to be getting a new search token, a new CSRF token, and we're always changing the token. This way you're not going to get that 403 forbidden thing. So, and then what we're just doing the same thing we did here, where we're hiding it on when we load up the page, but then whenever we send something, if there's any text in the input field, we're going to show the result. And if there's no text in the input field, when we delete all of the text, when we just completely clear it out, it's going to hide the thing again. So you'll see what I'm talking about. Open. And we've done this a few times, post, and we're going to send it to Facker, public. We're going to send it to search check. So now we have to make that. Come on, where are you? What? Yeah, dude. Oh no, I got the wrong thing. Search send. I was wondering why it wasn't helping me out here. You are not. See, I'm thinking too far ahead of myself. Set request header. There you go. The other thing is a variable. This is it's a variable, but it's actually an object. And that is, come on, you know this one. X requested with XML HTTP request. Search send dot set request header X CSRF token, and that will be the search token. Search send, set request header, and that is content type, and that is application X www form URL encoded, and then the search send, and that will be search text. I'm going to do that. That's how we're going to look it up in PHP. PHP usually does the underscore, and JavaScript, I mean, it's up to you. You could just do the same thing. So we're just going to be sending that. So now we have to go back to the whom, and we have to make this thing, and we called it search checks. Now we have to make that. What the hell? Why is there so much space? That's just being too clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Search check, I'm just going to make it one word here. So it won't give me an error message. And then we go to routes, and we go routes, and that's a post, and that will be search check, and that's home, blah, 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 search check. So now it has a route. It's not going to make any error messages. So I'm just going to show you what it would look like. Well, let's go like this. Actually, it won't be that hard. This is not that big a deal. So new search token equals, because if I don't do this, then it'll give me an error message anyway. So now we're going to get we actually have to, I have the blogs here already, right? I have blog, yeah, okay. So now we have to get a search blog equals new blog, new instance of the blog class, and then find blog, and we want to get any blog that is either similar to the blog name or the blog title or the user. So search blog where, let me think. Yeah, where blogs, is it blogs? Or I think it's blog post, right? Let me see. Blog posts. So it's blog posts title, right? Blog posts title. Now, we're going to be joining tables, so you have to make sure that you this request get post search text, right? Or where blog posts wait, how did I do this again? Always referring, hold on. Let me just double check. I just want to make sure I got this right. Search response. Right, where it's like or like. Oh, I only did the, oh, okay. No, I did both. Oh, that's why, because I did that. Okay. So I was just looking for, okay, so it's just blogs. We're just looking for blogs. All right, no big deal. And we don't need like or like blog posts body, right? I gotta hurry up. I only got a few minutes here. That's what I called it, right? Blog posts body, right? So anything in the blog post or the body, request, get post, search text, join, info, and the way you do a join in this functionality with CodeIgniter is you go with the one that you want most of your information based off of, where you want to compare the one that you want to base your information off of to the left, and you equal it to whatever you're comparing it to. And now we're going to get result array. And I'm going to explain all that in just a second. You're probably cringing right now. No more explanations. So now we got to do the count of find blog. If that is less than 1, then we're going to echo out no data space that and new search token. Otherwise, I'm just going to echo out data, and for now, we'll work on this later. I just want to show you this working. Okay. So I just wanted to show you what this looks like. Okay. So now, we have one thing working. This we know works. So now with this, if I hit F, oh wait, was it users or you? No, it's users. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell am I doing here? I wanted the info. My fault. See, that's what happens if you don't get it right. All right, so now it should say no data, right? See, no fucking blogs like that. And now if I go back, it's still going to say that. So when we actually do have blogs, we'll be able to print them out. So we're going to finish that later. We want to start putting some blogs in here. So when I come back, we're going to do, well, actually, I want to finish the dashboard page. So we have a header that's working, and we have a search that's ready to go. We just have to actually put blog shit in there. We just have to put blogs in there. And then you'll see that they'll pop up, and we'll get their usernames. We'll have them, and you'll be able to go to their profiles. You'll be able to go to the blog itself. So when I return later, we will do just that. I will see you then.